So traditionally, if you look at the Hindu calendar, they follow Amavasya to Amavasya, which will start from 21st. When is Diwali? 18th? 20th? Okay.
20th.
It happens on Amavasya, right?
Yeah.
Diwali happens on Amavasya. Yeah. Yeah.
It starts on 19th.
Yeah. 19th, 20th, overlapping on 20th. Okay. So the day after Amavasya, they start following Karthika. Okay. So from 21st to November 21st. That's one way of following Kartik Mas. Another way of following Kartik Mas is Paurnami to Paurnami. October 6th to November 5th. Okay. So what exactly is Kartik month? All the months, they have certain names. Kartik Mas, Mrugashira Mas, Dhanur Mas, like that. Every month has a different name. What you see on Hindu calendar, like Mrugashira Mas, Dhanur Mas, this is one classification of the names for the different months. Another classification of names for different months is each month is named after one name of Bhagavan. Madhava month, Damodara month, Purushottama month, Madhusudana month. So like that, different months are given, different names after the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan, Sri Krishna. Okay. So how these months are named is based on the star constellation. Okay, based on how the moon is rising on a Paurnami day, how the moon is rising on how the moon is rising on Paurnami day, and which particular star constellation is predominant during that day. So does everyone know the different star constellations like Rohini Nakshatra, Swati Nakshatra, Kartika Nakshatra, and so on? There are so many different star constellations. Okay, 12 star constellations based on 12 zodiac signs. Okay, or the other way, that zodiac signs are derived from the star constellations. Okay, so when the moon is rising and Kritika Nakshatra is predominant, okay, then that month is called as Kartik Mas. So this month, on October 6th, which is the Sharad Purnima, the Kartika constellation or Kritika constellation has already begun, and that's why this month is known as Kartik month. Okay, Paurnami to Paurnami, and for Hindu calendar followers, it is from Amavasya to Amavasya. Starts from 21st and then November 20th. So this month is also known as Damodara month. How many of you heard the word Damodara? Okay, everyone heard Damodara, right? There are different names of Supreme Personality of Bhagavan. So why this month is called Damodara? Krishna performs various leelas. When he appears in every yuga, he performs various leelas. In every avatara, he performs so many leelas. When he appears as Nrsimha, we all know how he performed the leela with Prahlad. And then when he appeared as Ramavatara, we all know entire Ramayana. And then Dwapara Yuga, when Krishna appeared, he performed beautiful pastimes or leelas in Vrindavana. And then Kali Yuga, Krishna appears as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and also Lord Venkateshwara is also known as the Lord of Kali Yuga. And towards the end of Kali Yuga, it will be Kalki Avatara. There is Parshurama and then Kalki Avatara, who is going to destroy the entire Kali Yuga. So like that, there's a different purpose for the Lord's incarnation in every Yuga. Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chadushkrutam dharma samstapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. And then there is another shloka, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srujamyaham. In these two shlokas, Krishna tells that I appear millennium after millennium to re-establish religion. Whenever there is a predominant irreligion in the society, I appear millennium after millennium to re-establish the religion, to kill the miscreants and re-establish the religion, and also to give pleasure to the devotees, to deliver the devotees, to give pleasure to the devotees. So how Krishna gives pleasure to the devotees? By performing leelas. So especially Krishna's Balya Leelas are very relishable. The way how Krishna used to play with his Gopa boyfriends, Sudama, Madhumangala, uh, and how he steals butter from different homes, how he tells different lies to Yashodhamma, uh, how he lifts Govardhana, how he kills different demons in Vrindavan. These are all very relishable. So one such Leela is Damodara Lila that happened in this month. Okay, in this Karthika month or Damodara month. So that particular Leela is observed this whole month, 30 days. Any Leela of Krishna, you see Govardhan Leela, we perform only one day. Or Sri Krishna Janma Leela, we perform one day or maybe 2 days, maximum 3 days. If it happens over the weekend, we celebrate for 3 days. Otherwise, just for one day. But this particular Leela, Damodar Leela, is very special. It is celebrated for the whole month. 1 month. Why? So let me try to connect that laptop to the TV here and see if it works. Yeah, sometimes we just need to follow Indian tricks. If it doesn't work, if you're not able to start the scooter, what do? You just bend it. That's all. If the fan is not turning on when you turn on the switch, what do? You take a stick and then do it. I knew that if I give some time, it's going to connect. I did not do anything, right? I tried 3 or 4 times. Nothing worked. Then it knows that okay, some Indian is operating it. I'll connect it after some time. So, okay, let me share the screen for online people. Okay. For that, let's recite this beautiful shloka that has different names of the Lord. Okay. You all know about Damodara. You all heard the name Damodara. You heard different names like Madhusudana, Madhava, Padmanabha, Achyuta, Ananta, Govinda, Vasudeva, Gopala. What are the other names that you know? Madhava. Yogeshwar, very good. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishno, Yatra Partho Dhanurdaraha, Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutir, Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama. The last shloka of Bhagavad Gita. Yeah. Vasudeva, yeah. Son of Vasudeva, Vasudeva. Keshava, Mukunda, Narayana, Raghava, yeah. Don't look at the screen. Yeah. Govinda, yeah. Trivikrama, Vamana, yeah. Sri Rama. Srivatsa. Srivatsa actually is not Lord's name. Srivatsa is one of the jewels that the Lord wears. Yeah. Okay, somebody online said something?
Parthasarathi, Chakrapani.
Parthasarathi, Chakrapani, very good. Yeah. What else? Shripati, yes, very good. Panduranga, Vittala, beautiful. Rishikesha, yes, from Bhagavad Gita, very good. Jagannath, yes. Okay, everybody has to tell at least one name. You told, no, you did not tell the correct name. Nanda Nandana, very good. You told. What about you?
Gopal.
Gopal, okay? That I already told. What's your son's name?
Siddharth.
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 Siddhant. Okay.
Siddharth.
Siddharth is not Lord's name. Yeah, I mean it is Buddha, Gautam Buddha. We'll come back to you, okay? You already tell? Vasudeva. You already told. You already told. You told. Yeah. Devaki Nandan, Yashoda Nandan. Very good. What's your name? Deepak. Okay. What's your son's name?
I have a daughter, Niyati.
Oh?
Daughter, Niyati. I have a daughter.
Daughter, yeah.
Niyati.
Diyati.
Niyati.
Niyati. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering if your children have Bhagavan's name so that it will be easy for you. Yeah. So think about it, will come to you. Krishna? You said Krishna? Yes, very good. Nobody said Krishna, which is the most important name. Very good. Of all the names, by the way, of all the names, the name Krishna is most attractive. The meaning of the word Krishna itself is very attractive. So good. Thank you for telling that. Sometimes we forget basics, right? we keep going to Mars, Moon, everywhere, but we forget to live on the land. Yeah. You already tell? Huh? Venkatesh. Yes. Yeah. Madhava. Okay. I already told Madhava, or somebody already told. Okay, think about it. We'll come to you. Did you? Oh, Yogeshwara. Yes. Balaji. Yes. Murari. Very good. Very good. Can you say one of the names of God? Bhagavan. Krishna. She already told. Something else. Govinda. Somebody told. Huh? Srisha. 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 Never heard of that. Okay. Sham. Yes, Sham. Murali Manohar. Yeah. Huh? Kana. Yes. Huh? Devaki Nandan.
Radharaman.
Radha Raman. Yes. Radha Raman. Very good. What else?
Bakevi.
Oh, you didn't. Madhusudana. Yeah. Okay. Madhusudana I already told. What's the other name? Manmohana. Very good. Banke Bihari. Who said? You said? Oh, you said. Yeah.
Prabhuji, Ranchod,
Ranchod. Who is that? Who's
Sakshi.
Sakshi? Yes, Ranchod. Very good. Okay, so like that, there are beautiful names, right? So there is
Radha
one.
Vallabh.
Radha. Yeah. Dwarka. Yes.
Shriji. No, Shriji.
Angana.
Srinath.
Yes,
Srinath.
Angana.
Srinath.
Yeah, Vishnu Sahasranam. Vishwam Vishnurva Shatkaro Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu Bhutatma Paramatma Cha Muktanam Paramagatiki. So this is one beautiful shloka. Shri Narayana Pundarika Nayana Shri Rama Sitapate Govindachyuta Nanda Nandana Mukunda Nanda Damodara Vishnu Raghava Vasudeva Nruhare Devendra Chudamane Samsararnava Karnadaraka Hare Sri Krishna Tubhyam Nama. So beautiful names of the Lord here. Okay, this is pure Nama Sankirtana. Whatever we did is also pure Nama Sankirtana. You all told different names of the Lord. This is nothing but Nama Sankirtana. When devotees coming together in an association, in a group like this, and chanting the names of the Lord is called Sankirtana. Sangha. Sangha means association. Kirtana, to sing names of the Lord, to sing the glories of the Lord, to recite Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Ramayana. This is all Kirtana, Sankirtana. Okay? So since we are talking about Damodara Lila, so there is a name Damodara here, that's why I highlighted this very beautiful shloka. Okay? Now let's go into the Katha. So this month, entire month, 30 days, Karthik month or Damodara month, we celebrate this Damodara Lila every single day. Unlike any other Leelas that are celebrated only one day, Damodara Lila is celebrated every day. I'll tell you the reason, okay? Because this is the day, or this is the Leela in which a devotee made the God cry. Usually, God makes us cry, right? Is that correct? Hmm? Okay. Is that a right statement to say that usually God makes us cry? Then who makes us cry? Your husband? The karma. Maybe the husband is in the form of karma.
Maya.
Maya. Oh, that must be the wife then. Maya means wife. Okay. Yeah. So raise your hand if you agree with this statement that God makes us cry. In one form? Okay, which form?
Because unless when we try, we won't realize whom to take help from, whom should we rely on.
Mm-hmm.
It is through those experimental things that we figure out that ultimate reality,
Okay.
ultimate friend is.
Okay. Okay. So to realize Bhagavan or to realize the spiritual nature of one's own identity, God makes us cry. That's what you're saying? Okay. So you're talking about the highest stage of bhakti, okay, where a devotee really cries for the Lord.
Not for means it doesn't start with the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
but it starts with the worldly things,
Ah.
and then with that journey you
Oh,
realize.
okay. Yeah, that's a beautiful point. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So that's one way of looking at it. So whenever we cry, why do we cry? When there are problems in life, we cry. And we think that God is creating the problems or God is giving the problems. So we blame on God. But generally, God doesn't make us cry. God's purpose is not to make us cry and sit and enjoy the show. But what you said is a very valid point. God doesn't make us cry, but when there is a problem in our life and when we cry, we should take that as an opportunity to connect with God. That's what you said. Yeah. So God doesn't make us cry. Then who makes us cry? Ourselves, our mind. Our mind makes us cry. Okay? So last week we discussed about that shloka, right? 2.40, 2.40, 41, 42, 43. What is the theme of those shlokas? We discussed some shlokas from second chapter of Bhagavad Gita, starting from 40, 39, 40, 41, 42. What's the theme? That is from 39. Yes, Neha Vikrama Nashosti. Yes, very good. And then 2.40, 41, especially 41. Spiritual?
Need of spiritual master to elevate in spiritual journey.
Okay.
Get the faith, the unflinching trust.
Yeah. Yeah, that's there in the purport. Okay. So, what did we discuss? Vyavasayatmika buddhi. Very good. Big round of applause to him. And also to Sri Ram. Yeah, very good. I forgot your name. Prashant. Yes. uh, Vyavasayatmika buddhi. Okay? What is Vyavasayatmika buddhi? Hmm? Actually, you can find some place here. Do one thing. Pull that mat here and then come here. Yeah. All of you, please come here. Okay? So, what were we discussing? Vyavasayatmika buddhi. So, what is Vyavasayatmika buddhi?
Like how farmer cultivates,
Hmm.
you have to cultivate your brain,
Yeah.
so that it start thinking
Your mind, not brain.
mind.
Yeah.
You have to go beyond the different gunas, right? Like whatever worldly pleasures,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to dedicate your mind away from it and towards
Mm-hmm.
God.
Okay.
So restless mind does not yield anything.
Yeah.
So we need to focus and cultivate our mind towards the bhakti.
Okay. So, Vyavasayatmika buddhi means one-pointed intelligence. Buddhi means intelligence. Vyavasayatmika, the word Vyavasaya comes from the root word cultivation or business. The cultivation done by the farmers, or it can also mean business. Vyavasaya means business also. Okay? Krishna describes in Bhagavad Gita chapter 18, where he describes the four varnas, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Krushi, Goraksha, Vanijyam, Vaishya, Karma, Swabhavaja. There Krishna explains the duties of the four classes of people, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. There he uses the word Vyavasaya for business. Okay? So, Vyavasayatmika buddhi, in simple words, it means one-pointed intelligence or one-pointed attention, focusing on one thing. Focusing on what? Focusing on bhakti. Focusing on bhakti. So, and we have to develop this one-pointed attention by cultivating our mind, by disciplining our mind, by controlling our mind. Okay? A controlled mind is your best friend. Uncontrolled mind is your worst enemy. Worst enemy. So we have to cultivate our mind, we have to discipline, control our mind. So the best way to develop this one-pointed attention, or the best way to focus our mind on one thing, is by hearing Krishna Katha, by hearing different Leelas of Krishna, or by hearing and chanting different names of Krishna, Krishna, Vishnu, Narayana, Rama, okay, any names of Supreme Personality, Bhagavan, okay, and hearing and discussing the Katha of Bhagavan. That is the best way to focus our mind on one thing, okay, one pointed attention. So that is the reason Krishna appears in every yuga and performs leelas, so that we get attracted to those leelas and we discuss and we meditate on those leelas. So Krishna appeared 5000 years ago in Dwapara Yuga and he performed nice, beautiful pastimes. And even till today, we are discussing. And when we are discussing those leelas, even now, it appears as if they are very fresh. It appears as if they just happened yesterday or last week. So Krishna Leelas are Navanava Yavana Manam. They're always fresh, they're always very youthful. Krishna is youthful and Krishna's Leelas are also very youthful. So you get a lot of pleasure discussing Krishna Katha. Okay? So one such Leela is Damodara Lila. This is the Leela in which a devotee who is none other than his mother Yashodamma made Krishna cry. This is the only Leela in which God cries. In all other Leelas, the devotees cry. When there are problems in their life, devotees cry. Kunti Maharani cries, Draupadi cries, Arjuna cries. We discussed in first chapter of Bhagavad Gita how Arjuna cries. Everybody cries in all other Leelas. But this is the only Leela in which God comes in the control of devotee and God cries. That's why this Leela is very special. It is celebrated 30 days, whole month. Okay? So let's see how the story begins. So in Vrindavan, Yashodamma was preparing for Diwali festival. So she nicely cleaned the house and then she decorated the house, and she was personally, even though she has a lot of assistants, Nanda Maharaj is very rich. He has 9 lakh cows. Okay, and every day he used to give so many cows in charity. So he is very rich. But despite having so much richness and then despite having so many assistants in the house, Yashodamma wanted to personally churn butter and churn milk and make butter. So when she was doing that, Krishna comes from behind and Krishna hugs her from behind, and he wanted some personal attention. That's what the children do, right? When you are busy doing something, when you are on the conference call with the office colleagues, or when you are cooking in the kitchen, when you are doing something very seriously, or when you are busy, that is when the child comes and tests your patience. Okay, to see if you are able to give them the proper attention or not. And Krishna did exactly the same thing. And whatever you children do, it is actually coming from Krishna. They all learned from Krishna. And we all did that, right? We all did when we were children. We also did that. So Krishna wanted some personal time. That's why he hugs Yashodamma from behind, and then he holds the churning rod. Yashodamma is milking. She is making buttermilk to make the yogurt, to make butter, right? So Krishna holds that churning rod and he stops it. That's why in South India, I think in Udupi only, there is a temple in which Krishna's deity is in this form, holding the churning rod. Krishna's deity is in this form where he is holding the churning rod. Okay, so that comes from this story, Damodara Lila story. So then Krishna asked for some personal time, attention from Yashodamma, and then Yashodamma starts feeding him. And while Yashodamma was churning butter, on the other hand, Yashodamma was also boiling some milk on the earthen stove. Okay, not the gas stove, but earthen stove. So she put some milk in a pot on earthen stove and she was boiling that. Now, what kind of milk is that? It's not say a Costco or QFC milk. It is Padma Gandha milk. It's a very special milk, Padma Gandha. So Padma Gandha milk is derived from Surabhi cows. Surabhi cow is the best cow in all different breeds of cow. That's the best cow. It's completely white, pure white in color, and the amount of milk it gives is unlimited, almost unlimited. There are so many nice qualities of that Surabhi cow. Okay. There was a pastime where Bhishma. But what was Bhishma in the previous life? Vasus. Yeah. There was a story where one of the Vasus, there are 12 Vasus, Ashtavasus, 8 Vasus. One of the Vasus was trying to steal Surabhi cow from one of the Munis. And that Vasu got cursed, and then he sent down to Bhuloka. Surabhi cow is so special. Okay, so Padmagandha milk is derived from Surabhi cow, and Yashodamma was boiling that to make some milk products for Diwali festival. And now Krishna is asking for some personal time. So Yashodamma started feeding him, and then after a few minutes, the milk on the stove started boiling, started overflowing. Okay, it boiled enough, and then the milk started overflowing from the pot. So Yashodamma hears that sound. When it is overflowing, it makes some sound, right? That is when you pay attention. Until then, you are busy with taking care of the rest of the household activities. So, and then Yashodamma also, as soon as she heard that sound, she immediately stops feeding baby Krishna, and then she wants to go and attend that milk. She wants to save that milk. And then our Krishna gets angry because he wanted personal time. He wants all the attention. He was already, stopping Yashodamma from churning the butter. And then now Yashodamma, she stopped feeding in between, and then she wanted to go and save that little milk. So it made Krishna very angry. And then when Yashodamma went to save that milk, Krishna, he goes to a different room in the house, and then he starts doing all naughty things. So he starts breaking the pots where Yashodamma stored butter, milk, yogurt and everything, and he starts breaking those and starts distributing butter to his Gopabai friends, monkeys, everybody. And then after some time, Yashodamma comes there to the scene, and then she comes with a stick. Because she hears the noise of breaking pots and all those things. So she could easily guess what was going on there. So she comes prepared with a stick to chastise, to discipline Krishna. And then Krishna starts feeling some anxiety. So Yashodamma, Amma is going to beat me up now. So he started feeling some fear. And then Yashodamma starts chasing behind Krishna. Krishna starts running fast, and then Yashodamma starts running behind him. And Yashodamma, she is much older, and then she is a little, built up also. So she is a little heavy. So she could not catch up with the speed of Krishna. Noticing this, Krishna, he used to stop. After a few feet, he used to stop so that Yashodamma can catch up with him. And then as soon as he realizes that Yashodamma is few steps away, near him, he used to run again. So like that, he was running away for some time. And then finally, Yashodamma caught him from behind. And then she bound him with a rope around the grinding mortar. The same grinding mortar where Yashodamma was churning butter. So she wanted to bind Krishna. But there are so many things happen before this. Before she was able to actually bind Krishna, there are so many things that happened. So now this time Yashodamma is very angry. Okay? Usually whenever Krishna does these naughty things, Yashodamma chastises him, and then after some time Yashodamma hugs Krishna and then shows all love and affection. That's how all mothers are, right? Mothers and fathers, that's how they are. Initially they are angry, but after some time they start showing love. So here Kids class is done already? Not yet, right? Okay. But this time, Yashodamma is determined not to show any lenience. She is determined not to show any love. Usually Krishna comes and hides in her sari and then starts crying. So, children also, right? If they want something, if they want a candy or something to eat, and they ask you, you say no, what do? They come near you, they hide in your sari and then keep crying until they get what they want. Okay? So you are the one who is saying no, and they come to you only, they hide in your sari and then keep crying until you give that. Okay? So Krishna was doing this. Usually Krishna does that. Yashodamma also used to entertain those things. But this time she is determined not to show any love. She wants to really discipline him. Because she worked so hard to prepare the house for Diwali. She decorated the house. She started preparing so many sweet products, yogurt, butter, all those things for Diwali festival. Now all of that is gone. Her festival is also spoiled. So she's really angry. And then as she was chasing Krishna from behind, Krishna was really fearful. And then Yashodamma got some. Finally, she caught him from behind, and then she wanted to bind him around the grinding mortar. She got some ropes from the house, and then she tried binding Krishna around the grinding mortar. The rope was not sufficient. She brought some more ropes from the house and joined with the other ropes and tried binding. But still it was not sufficient. She brought all the ropes from the house and tried to bind Krishna. Still it was not sufficient. And then she borrowed ropes from gopis' homes and tried binding Krishna. Still it was not sufficient. Every time she was trying to bind Krishna, the length of the rope was always short of 2 inches. It was short by 2 inches, or it was short by the length of 2 fingers. It was short by the length of 2 fingers. Okay? If you imagine this as 1 inch, so let's say 2 inches, length of 2 inches. It was always short by 2 inches, or short by the length of 2 fingers. And she was surprised. What is happening? I got all the ropes from my house. I borrowed ropes from gopis' homes. Still I am not able to bind him. But she has not given up. She continued borrowing more ropes from more gopis' homes and tried binding Krishna. Because she is determined today. And looking at, and while Yashodamma was trying to do all this, Krishna was actually crying. He cried for real. It was not like he was pretending. He did not pretend. So it was described in the Damodara Ashtakam, the kirtan that is sung to glorify this whole Leela. In that Ashtakam, it is mentioned, Rudantam muhurnetra yugmam rujantam Karam bhoja yugmena satanka netram. Rudantam muhurnetra. Rudantam means full of tears. Muhur netra. Muhu means again and again. Rudantam muhur netra. Krishna started weeping again and again. Children, when you notice them, right? They cry for a minute and then they give a pause and then again start crying. Okay? So like that Krishna also did. Muhu muhuhu. Again and again he cried. Rudantam muhur netra yugmam rujantam. And then as he was crying, he was crying but there were no tears. Okay? But he wanted to get some mercy from Yashodamma. Krishna has never seen Yashodamma like this before. So seriously, so angry, Never seen her like this before. So Krishna wanted to cool her down. So only when he shows that he's crying, then Yashodama will cool down. But he was not getting tears. Huh? then what he did was Karamboja Yugmena. Karamboja means his lotus hands. With his two lotus hands, he started rubbing his eyes. Why did he do that? Huh? To what?
Teary eyes.
Teary eyes. Okay?
Make eye look like
Crying. Yeah. So that is one action part, right? So when babies, when children do this, so that means they are crying. So, and Krishna has lot of kajal in his eyes. Yashodama puts lot of kajal to decorate Krishna. And when Krishna rubbed his eyes with two hands, all the kajal started, coming on his face. And finally, he got some tears. And the tears mixed with the kajal made his face very black. And then Krishna thought, maybe Yashodama will cool down now, looking at my face like this. Tears, kajal all over. Yashodama will definitely, cool down now. But no, Yashodama did not cool down. Then his eyes started becoming red. Sa atanka netram. Atanka. Atanka means terror, fear, lot of fear, great fear. That's called atanka. Atankavadi, terrorist, right? So atanka means terror in the eyes. His eyes became red. So Krishna was not crying. Krishna was not pretending. He was actually really crying. That Bhagavan who controls the entire world, who controls all the living entities in the world, both Chara and Achara, that Bhagavan, he is crying now. In Vishnu Sahasranama, it is described how Lord Vishnu is the controller of everything. Dhyausa Chandrarka Nakshatra Kam Disho Bhurmahodadi Vasudevasya Viryena Vidrutani Mahatmanaha Sasurasura Gandharvam Sayaksho Ragarakshasam Jagatvashe Vartatedam Krishnasya Sacharacharam Indriyani Manobuddhir Sattvam Tejo Balam Dhrutihi. So, in this shloka, it is described how everything in the world is under the control of Krishna. Dyausa, Chandra, Arka. Chandra means moon. Arka is sun. The sun, moon, all the stars, all the planets, the suras, asuras, yakshas, kinnaras, everything is under the control of Krishna. Indriyani, Mano, Buddhir, Sattvam, Tejo, Balam, Dhriti. Our intelligence, our senses, everything is in the control of Krishna. So that Supreme Personality, who is Lord Vishnu, who controls everybody, is crying now. And it's not pretending, it's not acting. Initially he started acting to get Yashodama's mercy, but then looking at Yashodama's one-pointed attention, Vyavasayatmika Buddhi, to bind Krishna, right? That was Yashodama's Vyavasayatmika Buddhi. So she showed by example. Yad yad acharati shrestha taddad eve tarojana. Whatever great men do, the common man will follow. So Yashodama showed by her own personal example what is Vyavasayatmika Buddhi is. One-pointed attention. Her one single goal is to bind Krishna, nothing else. So now looking at that, Krishna let her bind him. Because she has been trying for a long time. She's tired. She keeps on going to different homes, getting ropes, and then she's tired. So looking at her tireless effort and sincerity, Krishna let her bind him. So only when Krishna permitted Yashodama, then she was able to bind him. Until then, she was only trying. But then finally, Krishna let her do it. Then Krishna bound him around the grinding mortar, and then with that grinding mortar around his belly only, okay, Krishna started crawling into the garden. Okay, and there is something happening here, I'll tell you. But this is where the word Damodara comes. Damodara, Dama plus Udara. Udara means belly, waist or belly. Dama means rope. That Krishna, who was bound around the belly with a rope, is Damodara. Dama plus Udara, Damodara. Okay? That Krishna, who was bound by Mother Yashoda around his belly with a rope, is Damodara. Okay? So with that grinding mortar around his belly, Krishna started crawling. Okay. Now after binding him, Yashodamma, she started again cleaning up the house, cleaning up all the mess that Krishna has done, because next day is Diwali, or maybe it is on the day of Diwali actually. This Leela happened on the day of Diwali. Okay. And by the way, Krishna was 3 years old. When this Leela happened, Krishna was 3 years old. And there are so many other beautiful Leelas that happened in this month. We'll come to that. And when Krishna crawled to the garden, there were 2 trees, 2 huge trees in the garden. As soon as Krishna touched those trees fell down, and then 2 celestial human beings emerged out of those 2 trees. Those 2 celestial beings are Nala Kuvera and Mani Griva. These 2 personalities that you see on this picture here, these are the sons of Kuvera. Sons of Kuvera, the wealthiest, richest person. Balaji got some loan from Kubera, right? For his marriage, Balaji took loan from Kubera. So the sons of Kubera are these 2, Nala Kuvera and Mani Griva. So they got liberated. They were cursed by Narada Muni for a different reason, and Narada Muni cursed them to become trees. So they became trees in the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj, Yashodamma and Nanda Maharaj. And then when Damodara Krishna started crawling into the garden and touched these 2 trees, they got liberated. They emerged out of the trees. That also happened here. So this entire Leela is celebrated this whole month, Karthika month or Damodara month, by keeping deity of Yashodamma and Krishna in the same position, binding position. Okay. So that he is Damodara. So actually we don't have the deity here, but if you come to Samamish temple anytime this whole month, you will see that. Or let me show you that picture. Yeah, so you'll see a deity, something like this. This is not deity, but yeah, this is deity. Okay. So it's a practice for a very, very long time that all the devotees, they keep deity like this at home or in the temples also. And then they offer ghee lamp. Padma Purana describes what are the benefits of offering ghee lamp in this month to this Damodara Krishna and Yashoda. Padma Purana describes that simply by offering a ghee lamp to Damodara Krishna and Yashoda in this month, every day, okay, you have to take a vrata. You have to take a vrata to offer ghee lamp every single day. If possible, go to the temple. If not, get this deity. We sell this deity in Samamish temple, or looks like this is available on Amazon.com. Now, when I searched, it opened Amazon link. It's available on Amazon. So you can buy this and then offer ghee lamp every day. It just takes 5 minutes. Okay. If you know some prayers, you can offer some prayers. There is a Damodara Ashtakam. Time permitting, we'll sing that It's 6:45, right? I think we can sing. So, Padma Purana describes that simply by offering a ghee lamp to Damodara Krishna in this month, all the sinful reactions that you have committed for millions of lifetimes will be eradicated. So, how powerful is that? Usually, to get rid of sins, you have to do many things. You have to do different kinds of prayashchitta. You have to go to Ganga river, take dip in Ganga river. You have to do some homams, yajnas. You have to give many things in charity. You have to do some rituals to get some remedies from your papa karma. There are so many things that are described in the Vedas. But Padma Purana says simply by offering a ghee lamb to Damodara Krishna in this month, Karthik month, all your sinful reactions that you have committed, knowingly or unknowingly, from millions of lifetimes, will be eradicated. Okay? So try doing that. Many devotees, they do it twice a day, morning and evening. If not, at least once a day, you can start doing it. Okay? If you don't have this deity, you can print a picture. Most of you have printers at home. You can print this picture, keep it in your altar, in your puja mandir, and then offer a ghee lamp. Okay? So now this whole Leela is described in what is known as Damodara Ashtakam. This whole Leela is described in Damodara Ashtakam. There are 8 shlokas in this. Satyavrata Muni is the one who meditated and saw this entire Leela in his heart. And that was later compiled and written down by Vyasadeva. Okay? So we can sing this, and then you can try singing at home also. Okay? It's very beautiful, very easy, very simple, not very difficult. This is written in Sanskrit. So I'll recite 2 lines at a time, and then you can repeat after that. नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले भ्रजमानम्
नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले भजमानं
यशोधाभियोलुकलार्धवमानं परं हृष्टमत्यन्तातो धृत्य गोप्या
लोकलादधानं परामष्टम् अत्यन्तो धृत्य
रुदन्तं मुहुर्नेत्रयुग्मं मृजन्तं कराम्भोजयुग्मेन सातङ्कनेत्रम्
रुदन्तं मुहुर्नेत्रयुग्ममृजन्तं करं भोजयुग्मेन शातङ्कनेत्रम्
मुहुश्वासकं पात्रीरेखाङ्ककान्ता स्थिताग्रैवं दामोदरं भक्तिबद्धम्
मुहश्वासकम्पातिरेखकण्ठस्था गैवं रामोदरं भक्तिबद्धम्
इति दृक्ष्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमज्जन्तम् आख्यापयन्तम्
दीर्घस्वलीलाभे आनन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निमज्जन्तम् आख्यापयन्तम्
तदीयेषिताग्नेषु भक्तैर्जितत्वम् पुनः प्रेमतस्तं शातावृत्तिवन्दे
प्रदीयेषु तेषु भक्त्यार्जिते त्वं न प्रेमतस्तं सत्कृते वन्दे
वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षं वरीं वा न चान्यं वृणेऽहं वरेषदपीह
वरं देवमोक्षं न मोक्षवधिं वा न चान्यं वृणेऽहं वरेषदपिह
इदं ते वपुर्नाथा गोपालबालम् सदा मे मनस्याविराष्टां किमन्यै
इदं देव पुरनाथ गोपालबालम् सदा मे मनस्व विरष्टुं किं मन्ये
इदं ते मुकाम्बोजम् अत्यन्तनीलैर्वृतं कुण्टलैः स्निग्धारक्तैश्च गोप्या
इदं ते मुखाम्बुजम् अत्यन्तनीलैर्वृतं कुण्टले स्निग्धरक्तश्च गोप्या
मुहुश्चुम्बितं बिम्बरक्ताधरं मे मनस्याविराष्टाम् आलं लक्षलाभे
मुहुश्चुम्बितं बिम्बारक्ताधरं मे मनस्याविरष्टं मालं लक्षालाभे
नमो देवदामोदरानन्तविष्णो प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजालब्धिमग्नम्
नमो देवदामोदरन्त विष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजलब्धिमग्नम्
कृपादृष्टिवृत्स्यातिदिनं बतानु गृहाणेश मामज्ञं एद्यक्षिदृश्य
कृपादृष्टिवृष्ट्याति दीनं मतानो ग्रहणीश मम वज्रम् इदै अक्षिदृश्यः
कुबेरात्मजौ बद्धमूर्त्यैव यद्वत् त्वया मोचितौ भक्तिभाजकृतौ च
कुमारीत्मजो बद्धमुत्तय वेद्वत् त्वया मोचितो भक्तिभाजो कृतौ च
तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकां मे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मेऽस्ति दामोदरेह
तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकाममे प्रयच्छ नामोक्षे ग्रहो मे स्थितामुदरे
नमस्तेऽस्तु दाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिदाम्ने त्वदीयोदराय विश्वस्य धाम्ने
नमस्ते तु धाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिधाम्ने त्वदीयोधरायाथा विश्वया धाम्ने
नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियाय नमो नन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम्
नमो राधिकाय त्वदीया प्रियाय नमो नन्दलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम्
नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियाय नमो नन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम्
नमो राधिकाय त्वदीया प्रियाय नमो नन्दलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम्
नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम्
ध्यायामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले भ्रजमानम्
यशोदाभियोलुकालाड्डवमानं परं मृष्टमत्यन्ततो धृत्य गोप्या
यशोदभियोलुकालादधमाम्नम् परमष्टमत्यन्तो धृत्य
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Okay. Damodara Lila ki jai.
जय
Damodara Ashtakam ki
की
jai.
जय
Karthika or Damodara month ki jai.
की जय
So this month is very beautiful. So there is a sale happening in this month. Special sale. The sale for giving benefit for your bhakti sadhana. So usually, as we discussed in that shloka, right? 2.40. Neha Vikramanashosti Pratyavayo na vidyate Swalpam apyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Even if you perform little devotional service, Krishna is happy. And that devotional service, that bhakti, if you perform on Ekadashi day, that has a higher benefit. And the same bhakti, if you perform in a holy place, in Vrindavan, Mathura, Jagannath Puri, Sri Rangam, Tirupati, like that, if you perform the same bhakti in a holy place, that has much higher benefit. And the same bhakti, same devotional service, if you perform in this Karthik month, the benefit is multifold, much higher benefit. So, and thus bhakti can be performed very simply by offering a ghee lamp and singing this Damodara Ashtakam. It only takes 5 minutes to sing this Damodara Ashtakam. You can make your kids sit with you either in the evening or morning. Kids, did you learn Damodara Ashtakam in the class today? No? What did you learn? Huh? You did? Okay. Did you learn the story of Damodara? Yeah? Very good. So, what did you learn in your class? Which pastime? Ah, yeah, same thing. Damodar Lila. Yeah. So I'm sure all the kids must have learned Damodar Lila in the class. So you can discuss with them. You can sing Damodar Ashtakam with them. You can offer ghee lamp. Do all these nice things. Okay?
Hey teacher, all day we had to do Hare Krishna. Big kids.
Yes, every day you have to do Hare Krishna, right? Yes, very good. Okay? Any quick questions, comments, reflections?
Is why? Hey teacher.
Why it is celebrated 30 days? Yeah. 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 So as I told in the beginning, right? This is a special Leela in which a devotee makes God cry. Or the other way. This is the Leela in which God comes in the control of devotees. Krishna tells in ninth canto of Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam, there is an episode where Ambarish Maharaj, he's a great devotee of Krishna. One day he was worshipping Krishna, he was in meditation, and then Durvasa Muni comes to the place where Ambarish Maharaj was there. And Ambarish Maharaj, he was completely immersed in his meditation. He does not notice Durvasa Muni coming there. But Durvasa Muni, as we all know him, he is well known for getting angry so easily and giving curses to the people. So he curses, he invokes a demon. Durvasa Muni invokes a demon to try to threaten Ambarish Maharaj. And then seeing all this, Vishnu, on whom Ambarish Maharaj was meditating, Vishnu sends Sudarshan Chakra. Usually Vishnu sends Sudarshan Chakra when he has to kill a demon. Okay, so here Durvasa Muni invoked a demon, and just to kill that demon, Krishna does not have to actually release Sudarshan Chakra. He can make some other arrangement, or simply by his desire, the demon can be killed. But he releases Sudarshan Chakra to show special care for the devotee. To show special care for Ambarish Maharaj, he releases Sudarshan Chakra to kill the demon, and then with the same Sudarshan Chakra, he starts chasing Durvasa Muni. And Durvasa Muni, he goes everywhere to get help. He goes to Brahma, Shiva, Indra, Varuna, Vayu, Agni, but nobody helped him. And finally he thought only Bhagavan Vishnu can help him. So he goes to Bhagavan Vishnu and asks for forgiveness. Then Durvasa Muni asks Vishnu Narayana, what I have done is a very simple thing, but why did you release Sudarshan Chakra for that? Then Vishnu tells that I have lot of love and affection for my devotees. And Krishna tells a shloka during that time, Aham bhakta paradino hi asvatantra iva dvijaha sadavo grasta hrudayam bhaktair bhakta jana priyaha. Aham bhakta paradino hi. That means aham means I am. Paradina. Paradina means in the control of my devotees. Paradina means in the control of someone. Who is that someone? Devotees. Bhaktair bhakta jana priya. Krishna is saying, Vishnu is saying that I am in the control of my devotees. Not everybody, but only devotees. He comes in the control of the devotees. That is called Bhakta Vashyata. So this is the Leela in which Krishna comes in the control of Mother Yashoda. So Mother Yashoda was able to bind him with the ropes. We are all controlled by the ropes called gunas sent by Krishna. The three modes of material nature, they are nothing but three ropes. There are three gunas, right? One of the meaning of the Sanskrit word guna is a rope. If you look at Bhagavad Gita, somewhere in the middle, I think in 10th chapter or somewhere, you'll see picture of three ladies holding those three ropes like a puppet, and we are like a puppet in the hands of those three ladies. So like that, Krishna usually influences us through these ropes called gunas. Whereas Yashodamma, she bound Krishna with the ropes. Only a devotee can do that. Only a devotee who has unalloyed devotion for Bhagavan can do this. That's why this is a very special Leela. It has not happened like this in any other Leela, where God cried, where a devotee was able to tie God with ropes. It never happened before. So that's why it is celebrated the whole month. Yeah. And how Yashodamma was able to bind? Only through sincere attempt, and then Krishna's mercy. Yeah, sure. So remember, we were discussing, whenever Yashodamma was trying to bind Krishna, the rope was always short by length of 2 fingers. These 2 fingers represent, one finger represent sincerity, our endeavor, our sincere effort, endeavor, and the other finger represents Krishna's mercy. So to achieve anything in bhakti or to attain Bhagavan, we need 2 things. One is our sincere effort, sincere sadhana. Second thing is Bhagavan's mercy. Only when these two things are there, then we can attain Krishna. We can embrace Krishna. We can bind Krishna. We can keep Krishna in our heart. That's the way you can bind Krishna. Okay? So, yeah, you had a question?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. What was the question, by the way?
No. But behind that significance, the time.
Yeah. आप भी सीखा है क्लास में आप भी सीखा है या okay now you go and tell your dad okay yeah okay good everybody happy yeah now go and meditate on this Leela and try to achieve that Vyavasayatmika Buddhi one pointed attention okay thank you Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
And Hare Krishna.
yes do it
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
okay whoever joined online Hare Krishna we're ending now
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna